We're into the good ones now. These are the big ones.
Do you ever have one of those mornings where you forget everything that you need to get? I'm running late. I woke up at 3. It's now 4:30, 5 o'clock. Time to go. If you're seeing this, we got on some fish. Okay, so change of plans for a second. I found some white bass.
Okay, when the opportunity arises and you see white bass swimming around, go for it. I think that's a sheephead there, though. That one. This smallmouth? I think it's a little smallmouth. Little bitty smallmouth. Go back, fatso. Rock bass sitting down there. Didn't hesitate. Another rock bass. That's a fat one. Finally caught one. Rock bass. He came pretty high up in the water column to eat that. There you go, D-Yang. It's all you. That's a good one. Why are they getting off? Oh. That's a good one. Oh, and there's like 3 more with them. Come here. Oh, come here. That is exactly what I'm looking for. Yep, glad I stopped. That's a sheep's head. Whitebass. Milking all over. Different on 4-pound test, that's for sure. These are big ones. That's how you break in a rod. I think it's time to start bleeding these guys. That guy smacked it good. He's a pretty big one. Got a couple buddies with him. A little smallie, I think. Still fights like a big fish. Not too bad, but they get a lot bigger. There's everything out here today. Another big rock bass. It's gonna be hard to leave this spot with all these fish. Alright guys, so I'm gonna do a little intermission here. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna do what I'm doing, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a tip here since I told you guys I would remember to do this. Basically I'm fishing a windblown shoreline and I'm throwing a tube on a white jig. See if I can get it to stop in front of my face, just like that. It's a little crooked, I usually straighten it out, but simple as it gets. Big thing here is just windblown shoreline with gravel, grass, and sand. That's for the white bass, that is. Any of you guys out in a boat and you're ever just kind of looking around, get into some action or just some food or whatever, because you can keep as many of them as you want, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm going to keep, I don't know, like 20, 30 of them until I get sick of the idea of cleaning them, and then I'm going to move on to probably bluegills or bass. It just depends on what I can figure out first, so stay tuned. Okay, like I showed you, it's real simple. White jig, glittery tube, crank it in, pop it once in a while, fish on. So it's been working pretty good considering I had never fished here before. That smallmouth again, or a big white bass? I think it's a big white bass. And that's the average size today. And like I said, simple as that. That's a smallie. White bass don't jump like that. Come here. That's what happens with 4-pound test. Out of one mouth and into another. That's the fun part about these white bass. Ooh, is that a big one? That's a big one. Oh, come here. They're getting bigger. We're out of school. This guy hammered it. It's gone. Yep. We're into the good ones now. These are the big ones. All right, we're getting close here. Actually, that's the littlest one I've got today, so he can go back. Smalley. It's a decent one. I saw this guy coming from a mile away. That was cool. It's got an equal size white bass following him. 4 pound test here. Woo! Come on. Yeah, this is a new Apex rod. It's doing good. I like it. Not bad for a panfish rod, huh? Ow, he bit me. There it is. I don't know how many of these guys I caught today, but I'll never get sick of them. They look beautiful. And they fight like a horse. All right, bud. Thanks for the entertainment. That's a big white bass right there. Man, it's got this rod doubled over. Don't break my line. Don't do it. Come here. Alright, gonna go ahead and count these guys real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 14, 16, 18. Okay, I just counted my white bass here. I only have 18. I have been, like when I went to the Wolf River, I've been cleaning like 20 to 30 of them. And I can make pretty quick work of that, so I'm gonna take advantage of this while I can, because where I live, I can't really fish white bass, so it's not like a regular thing. This is definitely not by my house, so anybody that knows where I live, it's nowhere near there. But anyways, I'm gonna try and stick. I got 18. My OCD is gonna kick in. I get stick 2 more and get 20, or 12 more and get 30. Let's see how they bite. Yep, GoPro's off, but the tube is catching everything today. It's not a keeper, but man, that's fun. Not to mention that Apex rod has now caught one of almost every fish. Well, except bluegill and northern pike, I think. Okay, it looks like I lost the white bass school. I keep catching a couple smallies here and there, but it's not worth killing the rest of the GoPro batteries for on this trip. So, with ado, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you're not new here, you know what's up. But if you are new, please just remember to